Hello, all. Welcome to Studio Van Pilates. Today it is July 13th. Today is a Thursday. Mat roll balance class, a half hour. As always, you're going to take care of yourself. I'll offer up some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, you're going to place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break for the stretch. Maybe do a movement even outside the exercises that I'm offering up. The main goal for you, you take care of yourself, so you're in charge. So I'm going to dip this down so you can see my full body in camera. I do have my roller here. We won't be using it for the first standing portion, but as we get down on that, we'll use it then. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just start with your feet underneath you in a functional parallel position with your feet and your legs, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one long up and down line. Nice, tall, comfortable posture for you. On the inhale, just shrug the shoulders up the ears, shoulder shrug. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Inhaling them up. Exhale, slide them down one more time, inhaling them up. Exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls, draw the shoulders back, draw them up, round them forward. Back, up, rounding them forward, and back. Up, rounding them forward. One more time. Back, up, rounding them forward. Now keep the arms on. I'm going to swing the arms back, up and around. This size circle is definitely up to you, back, up and around. So find the size that works for you. It doesn't have to be super huge. One more time, back, up, and forward, and just gonna drop the arms down to the side. Let's reverse those shoulder circles. Shoulders come forward, draw them up, roll them up, and slide them down. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. And one more time, and then just forward, up and around to the back. Starting with those arm circles coming forward, up, back, and around. Any size that works for you. Forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. And then one more time. Forward, up, back, and around, and just drop your arms down to the side. So we're going to start with, we're going to keep the feet firmly planted on the floor in that same functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. Just do a gentle knee bend and straighten. So knees will just track over the second and third toes, knees directly forward. The range of motion is, gentle. It doesn't have to be this huge thing. What I'm watching out for is not pressing my pelvis forward or arching it back, just letting my pelvis drop down in a natural way, right? Is bending and straightening, just getting the body moving. Yeah, especially if you've been sitting at a desk, doing a lot of administrative stuff, yeah. And then we'll pause. I'm gonna go ahead and face the camera. This will be a little bit of a slight balance, but I'm gonna have you bring your right foot to your left ankle. And this is what I term mini flamingo, yeah. Step it down and then just go from side to side. Yeah, nothing too unusual here. We will be using them. You keep with the ankle, but as I move on throughout class, it's going to get bigger. Eventually, it's going to go to the knee. I'm not asking you to do that now. I'm just going to let you know that that's where we're heading towards. But you can always come back to this size. Totally fine, especially if things get a little precarious. Yeah. Just make sure you end to your second side, which is going to be my left side. I'm left pop. I'm going to start on the same side. I'm going to stick to the same side. So I'm going to step out with my right leg. My left arm's going to reach over towards my right foot. I'm going to swing this right or left arm up and mini flamingo. Yeah, I'm going to reach, land, and come up, mini flamingo. Little slight bounce. Reach, and then mini flamingo, and reach, mini flamingo. I'm laughing at myself because I've almost overshot, right? Mini flamingo, I was like, I'm going to go all the way to the left. One more time, mini flamingo, and then shake it out. We'll go to the other side. So I'm gonna step with my left foot. My right arm is gonna reach for that left foot. My right arm comes up, left mini flamingo. Yeah, reach and up and reach and up. So this shape and this movement will be coming back at the end of class, probably a little bit bigger. Yeah, just FYI. You do that for me one more time and then come up, pause, and then shake it out. All right. So we're going to get down on the mat. This is where you're going to hopefully make sure you have your roller. Yeah. And let's say you maybe don't have the roller, you can still do the class. There'll be one bounce and that'll be a little bit different, but you can figure out what you can do without the roller. All right, so lengthwise. Yeah, I'm going to set this down a little bit more. All right, and you're going to have your tailbone fully supported at one end and your head fully supported at the other end. Yeah, so we just kind of find ourselves lengthwise on the roller here. Just working on a little bit of alignment, a little bit of centering first. So thigh bones pointing straight out of the hip sockets, heels in line with sits bones, feet pointing straight ahead, functional parallel position with the feet and legs. Center back the pelvis, center back the tailbone connects to the roller. Back bottom two ribs connect to the roller. Back center of the skull also connects to the roller. So the chin is not pointing down to the chest too much, nor up toward the ceiling. From the ribs are just dropping down, and the pelvis and lower spine is relatively neutral. And just find weight into your feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel connection, like two tripods. And just take note of where the weight of the hands might fall. Could be thumb, pinky, or center of the palm. One side might feel different than the other. You're just taking a scan, you're not trying to change anything here. And then can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can. Take an inhale in here, exhale, float both arms up towards the ceiling. You're gonna rotate your palms to face inward. Yeah. From here, you're gonna lift both fingertips of both hands up towards the ceiling, lifting the shoulder blades up and away from the mat. Then exhale, melt the shoulder blades right back down. You might find the shoulder blades wrapping around the roller a little bit. Inhale the fingertips up, and exhale up and back down. It's not too big, so it doesn't really affect the mat. Just moving the shoulders. Inhale the fingertips up, and exhale up and back down. Inhale the fingertips up, exhale up and back down. I'm gonna do this one more time. Inhale the fingertips up, exhale up and back down. I'm gonna leave that there, rotate your palms to face forward. On the exhale, right arm's gonna reach back behind you, keep the ribs dropping down. Inhale the arm right back up. Exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs drop. Try and remain as stable as reasonable. Inhale the arm right back up. Exhale, right arm reaches back. And then inhale up. Exhale, left arm reaches back. Inhale up, you'll pause. On the exhale, both arms reach back. Inhale the arms right back up. 3 more times. Exhale, reaching both arms back. Inhale right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. With those ribs dropping down, shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale the arms right back up. Last one here, reaching both arms back. And then inhale right back up. Pause. Both arms can come forward and down on the mat by your side. You can leave your arms just right where they're at. You can also bend at the elbows, connect the elbows to the mat. That'll take the forearm base support away. But if you need that, place the arms down. Everyone feels comfortable doing that. So you're finding where you can go. Deep inhale here, actually gonna flip the right leg to a tabletop position. So standing strong to that left foot, inhale the forward, exhale, like the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale to fold, and exhale, place the foot back down. And this is where those two tripod feet really help out. Exhale, right leg floats up, thinking about the tripod on that left foot. And then place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up, thinking about the tripod on that right foot. Yeah. Then place the foot back down, moving on. You'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. You're gonna leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. Both legs are up, jump up on the feet. Try not to bend the knee anymore. Exhale, reach the right toe down for the mat. So I'm pinching for my thigh. Inhale that leg right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe. And up. Exhale, left toe. And up. Flex your feet. Right heel taps down. Bring it back up. You can always go back to pointing feet. That works better for you. Left heel taps down. Bring it back up. Right heel. And up. Left heel. And up. Right heel. And up. Left heel. And up. Pause. Now from here, extend both legs up towards the sky. Keep the feet flat. And bring the legs back to tabletop. Exhale, extend the legs up to your amount. There could still be a bend to the back of the leg there. Bring the leg right back to tabletop. Exhale, extend those legs. Bring it back to tabletop. Exhale, extend the legs. Back to tabletop. Next one, you extend the legs. Can you hold it there? And then just point the feet. Flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Pause, bring the legs back to tabletop. Right foot back down first. Ball up on the left, and then both arms can come back onto the mat. If you need to shake anything out here, it's a good time to do it. From here, once you've done that, you can interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull. I'm going to float those elbows slightly forward so you can see them in your peripheral vision, so nothing too narrow or too wide. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head around the spine of abdominal floor, looking towards your belly, thighs, or knees. Inhale to fold it, and then exhale, coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around the spine of abdominal floor. Inhale to fold, Exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, now the head on the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, and exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, now the head on the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, now the head on the spine up, abdominal curl, you pause, hold. Now take a deep inhale in here, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Last your last one. Come back to center, exhale, round yourself up 1 more inch. Round yourself right back down. Keep your left hand where it is behind the skull. Release the right arm onto the ground. Yes, so if I did my left arm, it would be like this, and my right hand would be behind. But left hand behind the skull, right arm onto the ground, right leg close to tabletop. You're gonna roll up to your abdominal curl. Release your left arm over the right side of the body. 8 pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that left hand behind the skull. Right foot goes down. Roll yourself all the way down. Right hand to the back of the skull. Left arm onto the ground. Left leg to tabletop. Deep inhale here. Exhale. Round yourself up. Abdominal curl. Release the right arm to the left side. We got 8 pulses through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that hand back behind the skull. Left foot goes down. Round yourself all the way down. Both arms go back on the mat if they're not already there. So make sure that right arm gets down. You can shake anything out that you might need. We are going to move on to a real quick balance. So deep inhale here. Exhale, both arms look towards the sky, palms face forward. And remember, as we go through balance, it could be a heel lift, could be a toe tap. You can even place your foot down before I give that cue. Remember, you're going to save yourself and not the exercise. Deep inhale here, exhale, lift the right leg to a tabletop position. And then place the foot back down. Inhale here, exhale, left leg floats up to tabletop. Place the foot back down. So you can stick with that or join me. Exhale, right leg floats up, tabletop. Can you extend that right leg up toward the ceiling? Bring it back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. And stay there or extend it up. Bring it back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Stick with those if those work fine for you. Otherwise, join me. Right leg close to tabletop, extend the right leg up. Right leg's gonna drop down, it's a long leg. Drops down any amount, bring it right back up. You do that for me 1 more time. Drop the leg down, nice and controlled. Bring it right back up, bring the leg back to tabletop. Flip this back on to the floor. Find the center, exhale, left leg to tabletop. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep the leg as long as you can. You're gonna drop the leg down any amount. Put the leg right back up. Drop the leg down any amount. Bring it right back up. We'll pause, bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes down. Both arms can come forward and bend the mat. From here, you can rock from side to side. Head goes one way, hips go the other way. Just giving yourself a little massage, a little release. You're gonna take the arms a nice little bit bigger to get more surface area to the back of the body. Even more surface area if you want some of that. You'll roll to one side. You'll lift the arm and leg up the way that you're rolling away from, the way that you're looking towards, and it'll get more side of the glute. Edges of the shoulder blade towards the arm. Okay, if that works for you. Of course, you can always choose to do something different if that works better for your body. Finding yourself back at that extended line, you're gonna go ahead and roll off to one side of the roller. Coming back onto the mat, use arms and legs to help you down so you don't fall down. Hopefully, don't let the roller get too far away from you, but do what you need to do here. Maybe it's a hug of the knees into the chest. Maybe it's a figure 4. Maybe it's a straight leg figure 4. Maybe internal rotation works for you. Maybe it's just a full collapse. Lots of options. So find what works for you. And then you are going to grab your roller. So the first one, you're going to grab the roller lengthwise. So outside hand grip. So the roller is going to be perpendicular to the body. Both the arms up toward the ceiling. Go ahead and curl your pelvis, curl your lower spine. Draw the right knee in the chest, followed by the left knee. So both legs are in. Deep inhale here. Exhale, round yourself up. Abdominal curl. Keep the right knee where it is from the left leg up on. Stretch the leg. Inhale here. You're going to switch sides. Stretching the leg. Inhale. Switching sides, exhale and exhale. Keep the legs in parallel. In, exhale, exhale, and in, exhale, exhale, and in, exhale, exhale, and in, exhale, exhale. Both knees in, roll yourself down. Take a moment, look right, look left. Okay. So now you're gonna point the roller towards the ceiling. I'm gonna hold it in the bottom through the roller. So when my arms are up, I'm not in the center of the roller, I have a little bit of reach there. You're gonna lengthen out your right leg onto the mat. Lengthen the left leg, lengthen the left leg onto the mat. Right leg extends up toward the ceiling. You're gonna roll up to your ball curl, and then you're gonna pulse up for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll down. Right knee pulls in, right foot goes down, right leg stretches out. Left knee bends to tabletop, extend that left leg up. Roll up to your ball curl, 8 pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, bend that left leg in, bend the right leg in. You want to lengthen out that left leg, you can. Just take a little bit of break, shake it out. And then you're gonna find that roller perpendicular to the body again. Hands to the outside of the roller, flip the arms up. Curl the spine, curl the pelvis, right knee in, left knee in, deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Right knee stays there, send the left leg up on. So the left armpit, go up towards the right knee, swing a spiral the torso. Inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides, armpit towards knee, inhale, switching sides, exhale, exhale, spiral the torso. In, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale. Now switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hug those knees in, roll yourself down, look right, look left. Do any releases that you might like here. And here we are gonna move on to full bridges. So you're gonna take that roller if you choose to use it, find the knees bent, feet flat, and place the roller underneath the triangle of your legs. You don't have to use the roller for bridges if you're not feeling it today. Just keep your feet flat on the mat. Do everything that we do there. If you are going to use the roller, go ahead and put the feet on top of the roller. Everyone has the option of keeping the arms onto the mat for both full basic support, bending the elbows so the upper arms are now your base support, or take the basic support away entirely of the arms and pull the arms up toward the ceiling. We encourage you to find your center of your body, center line, and your pathway for your bridge is up to you. If you roll up, you can flat back up. I'll leave that up to you. If you're watching me, I'm doing an articulated bridge over and left and right down. But if you need to do something different, feel free. Here we go. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, going to sink the belly, curl the tailbone, press down and float up. Find your bridge. Knees, hips, shoulders in one long diagonal line, balancing those shoulder blades. Inhale in here. Exhale, coming all the way back down. Find that center line of the body so we're not wavering from side to side too much. Exhale, sink, curl, press down and float up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up, press down to float up. Inhale here, exhale, coming all the way back down. All right, deep inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to that bridge. Pause, and I want you to hold here. We're gonna hold still for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And you're going to come down 1 or 2 inches. Moderate pulses out from the pelvis for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Come all the way down. You want to lengthen out your legs. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale again. Scoot, curl, floating the hips up. Find your bridge. Hips are level and even. Right leg close to tabletop. Inhale that foot back down. Exhale, left leg flips up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, right leg floats. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg floats. Inhale down. Pause here. Take your hips up a little bit higher. And come all the way down. And let's go ahead and lengthen out the legs. So the next variation for the bridge is not too unusual. I'm going to use my arm here just for demonstration. So I'm going to ask us to eventually extend your leg or drop the leg down. I'll flex the foot, point the foot up, and then you're going to make a circle. Your choice of direction, little small circle, and then we'll flex down and then point up. Same side circle, flex down and point up, and then reverse the circle. So we do 2 in the same direction and 2 in the other direction, just to give you a little bit of thought of where I'm going. Okay, here we go. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're going to scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to your bridge. Right leg's going to touch the tabletop, extend the right leg up. Right leg drops down, you can flex your foot, and then point your foot up. Pause. circle, your choice of which direction. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, same circle, same direction. Pause, flex the foot down, point the foot up. Now reverse the direction of the circle. Pause, flex the foot down, point the foot up, same direction. Yeah, pause here, bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, put the hips up higher. Left leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down, and point the foot up. Circle one direction. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, same direction. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, now reverse the direction. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, reverse that direction again. Pause, bring the legs back to tabletop, foot goes back onto your surface of your roller or the mat. Put yourself up a little bit higher, come all the way down. Then lengthen up the legs, internal and external rotation. Yeah, maybe just hanging out, maybe rocking and rolling the calves out, maybe going all the way to the backs of the thighs. You find what you need to do. Maybe it's the combination of all of it. It's totally fine. We have one transition. So I'm gonna have you lengthen out your legs. The backs of my ankles are on the roller and we are gonna roll up. So this straight leg roll up doesn't work for you. You can hug the knees into your chest, find yourself up, rock and roll to come up, or find yourself maybe even rolling to your side and coming up to sitting. We're gonna work ourselves basically to an upright position. Arms reach up toward the ceiling if you're joining me. Ribs stay down, reach the arms back behind you. Bring the arms forward, nod the head, run the spine, run yourself up and over, and shake out arms and legs. All right, so right away, we're gonna go to hands and knees. I'm gonna offer up the roller with the hands on it. Just be mindful that the roller is unstable. And for some, it might cause too much pressure for the wrist. If that's the case, just place your hands down on the ground, no big deal. When I'm on the roller and I'm finding this relative neutral position, notice my torso's higher. I'm gonna ask you to reach your leg out behind you, not right away, but you might feel your leg doesn't go up as high. That's part of it because your torso is a little bit higher. It's fine. So from here, very simply, take a deep inhale in here, exhale. You know, curl the spine, drop the head, tuck the tail under, so rounded spine. Then opposite action of that, bring it back to the head for the tailbone towards the back of the head. And again, exhaling to hollow up and over. And then inhale to arc. And again, exhale, hollow over. Inhale to arc. Exhale, hollow over. Inhale to arc. Then find relative neutral. All right, so now I'm gonna send this right leg out behind you. You're gonna pull the right knee to the chest around the spine, curl it in. And then as you send this leg out behind you, you're gonna keep a little bit on the knee and then see if you can tap the back of your head with your toe. It's impossible, at least for me, lifting the chest up. Curling around, taking that knee in, and then kick the leg out behind you, try to tap the skull with your toe, bring it in, and kick it back, arching the spine. Curling the spine, and then arching the spine. Bring the leg back down, knee onto the ground. Left leg extends out. Pull the left knee in, curl the spine, round the spine. I'm gonna kick that leg back, toe towards the skull, lift the chest and gaze up, curling around, and kick that leg up for that extension. Slight bend in the knee, curling around, keep that slight bend in the knee, and curling around. It's the Cirque du Soleil moment, right? And toe to the skull. Bring the leg right back down. And then go ahead and press yourself into a rest position, child's pose. So that works for you. I'm gonna use the roller here. You don't have to. You can also come to back to that cat position or a seated position, whatever works best for you and your body. Yeah. And then you're gonna take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're gonna roll up to the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. The head can be left to right. Shoulders float down the back, chin becomes parallel to the ground. And then you can work yourself up to standing. Okay. So I'm not gonna do, we usually do squats. Today we're Xing that out just because we have a side lunge that's happening, which we kind of did a little bit, right? And I want you to see if you can make that side lunge a little bit bigger, and we're gonna still reach that arm first, and then I'm just gonna have us come to standing. So we'll do each side a couple of times and then we'll add on. So I'm gonna step out with my right leg. I'm gonna reach my hand towards my foot the best I can and then step it right back. I'm gonna reach, see if I can make it a little bit bigger and come up. You may not make it bigger, that's fine. Reach and up, and if that leg that goes out turns out a little bit, that's fine. And up, we go right to the left and reach. And back and reach. And back 2 more times, reach. And back, last one, reach. And back, we'll pause. So we're gonna do that same thing, but you have your choice of either going to baby flamingo or full flamingo, right? And when we come up, this arm's gonna swing up, and then instead of stepping down, we're gonna go right to that leg again, all right? First, we start in functional parallel. We're gonna go ahead and step out the right leg. We're gonna reach, pick your flamingo of choice. We stay to that same side and reach, and come up, a little bit of a balance. Woo, I overshot, reach, and coming up. I got a little excited, and reach, and up, find your balance, reach, and find your balance. One more time, reach, find your balance. Let's hold for a moment. If I can, I may not, and put the foot down. We'll go to the other side. We're gonna go left, reach. Then just find that balance. Reach, arm lifts up, flamingo of your choice, big or small, reach, and up, reach, and up. We got 2 more, reach, and up. Last one, reach. And can we hold this balance for a little bit? I may not be able to, whoa. And down. So even I fall over, right? Many of us know that. But it's also a really good skill. We want to be able to negotiate our way out of falling, right? Whatever that means for us so that we can save ourselves, right? All right, so I'm gonna dip the camera angle down a little bit. We're gonna go into plank. I'm offering up full straight arm plank. You can certainly come to a forearm plank. It just means the range of motion might be slightly different. What I'm offering up doesn't work for you. Of course, you can always find a plank or something else that does. Find yourself at the end of your mat. Parallel position with your legs. Reach the arms up. You're gonna dive yourself forward. Keep the legs straight, knees bent, a little or a lot, whatever you need to do to get those hands down to the ground. Walking yourself forward for your plank. Yeah, right from here, we're gonna go pike the hips up. We're gonna find a downward dog or a pike position that works for you. Float yourself forward and pike up. Float yourself forward. Then pike up. I want you to hold this pike for a moment. I want you to lift your right leg towards the ceiling. You're gonna come forward to a 3-legged plank, but cross that right leg over left, pike yourself up, kick that right leg up. As you come to your plank, cross it over, kick the leg up, cross it over. As you come to plank, kick it up, pause, right foot down, left leg up, float forward to 3-pointed plank, cross that leg over, kick that left leg up, back to pike. Float forward to your plank, cross it over, kick it up, cross it over, kick it up, place that foot back down, pause here, float yourself forward, find your plank. One knee down, other knee down, and find your rest position of choice for you. So it could be child's pose, could be a curled spine, like that cat position. Maybe it's a seated position. Wherever you're at, take a deep inhale here, after walk the hands over to the right. Lifting out the left of the waist and the left of the ribs, breathe to that side. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center. Inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Pushing at the right side of the waist, right side of the ribs, breathe to that side. I'm gonna walk the hands back to the center line, and you're gonna widen the stance of the hands and arms here. So you're making a little bit of a V, and press your hands on the floor, giving yourself a little bit of traction. So if I'm in child's pose, my boot is reaching towards my heels. If I'm in a cat pose, my lower and upper spine is reaching up towards the ceiling a little bit more. If I'm in a seated position, I'll probably rock behind my sits bones a little or not, depending where I'm at. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands back towards you and roll yourself up to an upright posture. So you could be sitting into your heels like I am. That may not work for you. Come to sitting your knees or find a different position that works for you. All right. So arms drop down to your side, finding that upright, tall torso posture. You can keep your eyes closed, softened or open, up to you. Take your inhale to the sides and the backs of the ribs. Exhale, you'll sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Next inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Then on the exhale, in a natural, gentle way, just let your shoulders drift away from your ears. Scoop the belly up and in, elongate the spine. Nice tall posture. If you're not over there, go ahead and come onto your knees, and you can curl your toes in. You can bring whatever leg forward. I'm going to bring my right leg forward because I did my left leg yesterday. Hands to the thigh, to a wall, to a roller, to a chair if you need a little assistance, because we are going to work ourselves up to standing, or drop the arms down by your side, lean forward to that front foot. So weight's going to be forward. Then work yourself up to standing, other foot next to it, right? Nice tall posture. On the inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears, shoulder shrug. And then exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body, right? In a natural, gentle way, right? Elongating the spine to the crown of the head through the ceiling. And then just make sure there's not too much tension in the back of the knees or the booty. You need that tension, gently bring it towards the abdominal so that can support the shape here in a nice, tall, comfortable posture. All right, you are done for Thursday. I'm gonna come in, I'm sweating. It is hot here, at least in my apartment. I'm gonna stop.